Hey, welcome back in to Yellowhammer Radio on Superstation 101.1 WYDE. Andrea Tice here, and we are about to talk to Jeff Roberts. He's on the air with us today. He's our local financial guru and the founder of Jeff Roberts and Associates. And we're excited to share today that Jeff was once again named one of Barron's top 1,200 advisors for 2017, which is very exciting news. We knew that he was under consideration a couple weeks ago when he called, and now the word is out. This is an honor awarded to a very select group of advisors for quality of service and success in both business and ethics, which is important. So not only was Jeff named the top 1,200 in the nation, but he's number 3 in the state of Alabama. So this is really an incredible honor for Jeff, and we offer him congratulations, and we are going to bring him online right now. Jeff, this is like the sixth or seventh time that you've received this honor?
I think it's actually 7. My staff tells me, which I have to be fair and say that anyone that is fortunate enough to be listed in Barron's can never do something like that alone. I have got the most amazing team of people that support me. These advisors and staff are just incredible. They're absolutely incredible. And then, of course, you have amazing clients, and you have to have both those ingredients in order to be able to achieve something like this. We're just thankful for my team and my clients.
Well, it is a great honor, especially to do it 7 times, back-to-back, consecutive almost?
Yeah, there was about a 2-year stint where I think we fell off the radar screen, but
now you're back in action.
We've been back on it for the last several years, and it's been really neat to have the national recognition and for our team to be able to see that the good work that we do is recognized that way. It's been exciting.
Yeah. Last week we talked about couples and managing their finances in order to have a happy marriage, which I think was just flat out very practical. It's a common everyday occurrence for every couple out there. So you offered some great advice on that, on how to be transparent and to discuss larger purchases and then, share the responsibility and all of that. So that was really good. What have you got for us today, Jeff?
Today's going to be helpful if anyone is listening has access to a computer. Pull up a browser because we may be going to an online site. Today we're going to talk about retirement planning. And whether you're currently retired or trying to get there, when it comes to retirement, we know that there's one thing that everybody wants. And you're likely to say, well, a huge bucket of money, right, Jeff? And that would be great. But really the one thing that everyone wants when it comes to retirement is the word confidence.
Oh.
And people want to be confident that they can maintain their choice of financial lifestyle and preserve their nest egg throughout a retirement that may be longer than expected. They want to be confident that they won't run out of money. Mm-hmm. They want to be confident that they haven't left out or forgotten a key planning consideration that could hurt them down the road. So confidence is one of the biggest, bottom line, peel away the onion. That's one of the core pieces that most people want when they're either in or approaching retirement.
So that's good to identify that core element, that core emotion, if you will, or the desire, because you're going to tackle it different ways for different people, right?
It's true. And our company, the company that I franchise through, Ameriprise Financial Services, Inc., Ameriprise has been helping clients to plan their finances for over 120 years. I mean, since 1894. So we know retirement planning. And that's why we developed our exclusive Confident Retirement Approach, which makes retirement planning more manageable by breaking it down into small steps. It's a conversation. The Confident Retirement Approach is a conversation. It's a process for mapping out the components of successful retirement, which we believe there's 4.
Okay. I'd love to hear them.
Yeah, well, the first, and I thought what we may do, here's the 4. There's covering essential expenses in retirement.
Okay.
Then ensuring lifestyle expenses. Then preparing for the unexpected, and then leaving a legacy. Those 4 essential components, if you just tackle each of those perfectly, then you're going to have the complete ingredients. Now, We're going to actually tackle each of those 4 areas. We're going to do that in detail in the next couple radio segments that I do over the next couple weeks.
Okay.
So tune in, because I think that'll be a great learning opportunity as we discuss the Ameriprise Confident Retirement approach. But really what I want to do today, I want to dig into this a little bit more specifically. I want to give everybody an online planning tool that they can use today, literally right now.
Okay.
And it's called the 3-Minute Confident Retirement Check. And if you're on a computer and have a browser pulled open, you can literally go to jeffrobertsandassociates.com. And if you just literally pull that up, and you can do it now or at any time, if you pull that up and you get to that website, that's where you can find the 3-Minute Confident Retirement Check. And so basically, people naturally have questions about retirement. Everyone has them. And our 3-Minute Confident Retirement Check can help you to start finding the answers. And this is a tool that is designed to help gauge your retirement readiness and see where you currently stand. So in just 3 minutes, you'll literally navigate through 16 simple and yet thoughtful questions. And as you answer these questions, there'll be little triangles that begin to populate. And based on how confident you are, you'll be given a personal picture of your retirement confidence. And you get to see where you stand relative to other people that are the United States average, as well as the average client, for example, at Ameriprise, where we work with clients who have actually been through the Confident Retirement approach. And so you're even then given suggestive conversation starters or questions based on your unique responses. So it's a great, simple online tool. And if you literally just pulled up Jeff Roberts and Associates, within a couple seconds you'll see my face.
I did.
If you can ignore that image, scroll right below it, and you'll see literally a link that says 3-Minute Confident Retirement Check.
Yes, I see you. I see the image, Jeff, and it looks just fine. It's very well color coordinated, so I don't know what your problem is. And then you also have the really clear pyramid that you just talked about, the 4 key elements that you were mentioning. And
that's exactly.
Yep.
That lists the 4 components that are kind of listed in a triangular format. And we'll walk through this again next week, because I want to explain what each of those means: the covering essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for unexpected, leaving a legacy. We'll walk through those. And then the 3-Minute Retirement Check basically asks you 16 questions that are geared towards each of those 4 elements of the Confident Retirement approach. And you'll get questions like, have you estimated annual expenses in retirement?
Okay.
Do you have a written plan? Have you factored inflation into your future projections? And it's simple stuff that you'll just yes, no.
Okay.
It'll talk about things like, how will you spend your time in retirement, whether it's volunteering, being with family and friends, traveling, exercising, caring for loved ones, whatever. And then there'll be questions about what type of liquidity you have outside your retirement nest egg, or how confident you may be in unexpected expenses in the future. So you'll walk through those simple questions, and then the result that everybody can see is it's going to literally give you a picture of your readiness. And it'll have literally like a triangle that lists the fundamental components of the retirement approach, and you can click on the different triangles, and it'll give you feedback based on what you selected and comparing you to the U.S. population as well as other clients at Ameriprise. A powerful, powerful tool.
It really is. And people can do it in the privacy of their own home. And if they, rather than necessarily come face to face with someone at this
Correct.
point, they can do
Correct.
this, and then they can come in with more of an assessment of where they are, and have somewhat embraced where they're at, the reality of where they are when they come to you.
Yeah, and that's a great point. It goes in a couple directions, but it leads to getting help for someone. Hopefully the idea is when people get through it, they see that, there's some gaps or some questions that I've got. And when you're done, you literally have a place at the end where you can download your answers and the entire portfolio, so to speak. It's not really a portfolio per se, but I should say the information.
Right.
You'll download that in a PDF, which you can save for yourself and print it out. And then in addition, you have an option that says, mail this to my advisor or send this to my advisor. And I encourage people, if you click that, it would send me literally a snapshot of what you're seeing. And you can put an email address in there. And it could basically be the type of thing where if you want, we would simply send you a note that says, if you have any questions, let us know. Now, let me make sure you understand something clearly, because a lot of people think, here's the catch. If I fill this out, they're going to have my information. They're going to harass me. Absolutely not. The last thing in the world I'm going to do is harass people about doing financial planning that are not ready or not there.
Right.
But if this is something where you're saying, I'd like this to get in the eyes of somebody that does this for a living and maybe ask a question or two, it can be just an email response where we say, how can we help? If you have any questions, let us know.
That's great.
And so we encourage people to walk through this 3-minute confident retirement check. It's a great way to begin assessing their own readiness.
And then if they want to actually call and talk to a person on the other end of the line, where would they do that? How would they do that to get hold of you, Jeff Roberts and Associates?
Just give us a buzz at 205-313-9150. Happy to help.
All right. Great to have you on. Look forward to hearing more about confident retirement, and we appreciate you sharing already today, Jeff. We'll talk to you later.
Absolutely. See you, Andrea.
Okay.
Bye-bye. See you, Andrea.
Okay.
Bye-bye.